Hi Capricorn, thanks for being here. This is Dot from Dragonflysoultarot, and we are doing the couples reading for the second half of the year, July to December, maybe into January, February 2021. And I'm going to be choosing 15 cards, 5 rows of 3, and we're looking at you, where you are, where they are, the union itself, some advice, and some possible outcomes. Okay, so let's begin. So we see you as the Empress. Pardon me. We have the Death card, and we have the Hermit. 3 major arcana right out of the gate. Okay, for them we have the Six of Wands, we have Temperance, and we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, and then the union itself, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. And for some advice, we have the 4 of Cups, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have Justice. And in the possible outcome cards, we have the King of Wands, we have the 4 of Pentacles, just move this over a skosh, and the Tower. All right, Capricorn. This is complex. This is very complex. Is this someone who is new in your life? It seems to be for someone who is very new and very, very attached to you. It seems to me like this agreement is more on their side than your side. You are not happy with the way things are working out with this one particular person. I wonder if I should redo the reading because somebody needs to hear this. This is not going to be a reading for everyone, I'm sorry. But you are done with something. Something has to change, something has to be scrapped and started from scratch. You may not even be into this relationship at all. You're retreating, you're taking a break from relationships. Maybe this is a divorce, maybe this divorce is finalized, but something has come to an end. And I realize that this is a reading for couples, which makes me think that possibly I can do a reading for a separate reading for those who are currently recently separated, because now the couples reading seems to be overlapping into that category. My intention was for couples who are in a long-term relationship, not couples who are separated or divorced, but this is definitely an end to a certain situation, whereas you saw a person one way at one time, but now it's no longer that way with you anymore, and you're stepping away. So Capricorn, I imagine, you know, that not every single Capricorn is going to be going through a divorce or a separation or something like this. So let's take a look at them. This person has been around for a while. They are accomplished in their field, so you have much respect for them, and possibly you're somebody that you work with. They hold the Ace of Cups for you. They still have feelings for you if you have broken up. They it looks like they have much more for you than you do for them. They are willing to wait it out and do anything that it takes to get back into your life. I'm looking at the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is triumph. So they may have just waited until a period in your life where you were vulnerable, and then they stepped in, and then you realized that they weren't the one for you. And at this time, you have decided that you need to step away from them. But they are passionately convinced that you are the one for them, and that they will stick with you through thick and thin, no matter what. And they will do whatever it takes to get into your good graces. So if this is a divorce, could come back for another round at some point in the future, but for now you are stepping away from this relationship, whether temporarily or permanently. But something had to change, something had to come to an end, whether the relationship itself or the way that you relate to each other. So there was something happened where you wanted to step away and let things cool off for a bit, because this person is just really, really intense. I see much intensity here in their emotions towards you. Okay, so the relationship itself, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can go either way. It can go, you guys could get back together, you could renew your commitment, or it could dissolve entirely. And now another thing that the Wheel of Fortune indicates in a couple's relationship is putting off the important conversation for another time. So you don't want to deal with it now. And that echoes what the Hermit card in the first row says about you, that you just don't want to deal with relationships right now. And it could be even in a marriage where you've disconnected emotionally, not even physically. Like, it's not like one of you actually left, or that you're legally separated or anything like that. You're still living together, but you don't want to think about the relationship right now. You have other things that you want to work on. Like, this is something you want to put out of your mind, because it seems to be causing you some turmoil, having to have let this go. Now, you guys could pick it up at some point, but it's going to take some work here. So I'm seeing the Page of Wands, and he's like the initiate into the realm of passion. So there wasn't that much passion between you, or maybe you didn't feel the same way about them that they felt about you, that they still feel about you, because the Temperance card means this is an ongoing thing. This means that they have no intention of letting you go. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which means putting something on display, right? So was this just for show? Or maybe the relationship at this time, you're just going through the motions. So it seems like there's very little passion right now, going through the motions, and whether or not this relationship continues is still up in the air. So we have the Justice card, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Four of Cups. So something needs to come to justice. Something needs to be rectified, and that can also tie in with the Death card here, because something has happened that you had to draw a line in the sand. And when I see the Justice card in the couples reading, it's just the discovery of something, contracts broken, or something that someone is trying to hide. So someone is trying to get away with something, and you need to stay firm. This is you sticking to your guns. This could be someone whom you're engaged with who wants to get married, and you don't want to get married. So it could also be that kind of a scenario as well. But someone has been hiding something. Someone wants to forge out a contract, but you don't trust this contract. And there we have the Four of Cups, the card of withholding emotions. So, and then we also have the Nine of Swords, the card of constant worry. Now, in terms of advice, what kind of advice would it be to withhold emotions and, you know, stay up all night worrying about something? So possibly this is advice to actually do the due diligence in some sort of justice related matter, some sort of contractual agreement. Don't give away your positioning on it. Don't let on that you know what's going on. Those are the words that came out right now, but that's not what I was meaning to say. What these cards are saying is this contractual agreement here is causing a lot of worry on your part, and it's causing you to not want to think about relationships right now. So it's asking you to hold back on becoming emotional about it. Keep your emotions to yourself. Don't show your cards, because this could be taken and used against you. That is what I'm getting. That is what I wanted to verbalize the first time around. So something shady is going on. Capricorn, are you involved with somebody because of ulterior motives? Sorry, motives. You can tell I work in tech. Because of ulterior motives. Something is not right, and it might be that you're complicit in this situation, because this person, this contract that is being drawn up, you're well versed in it, as well as complicit. So what is it about this contract that the cards are asking you to withhold emotion and keep your negative thoughts to yourself? I'm sure whoever this is for will know what that means. Yeah, I'm sorry, Capricorn. This is not what I expected in terms of a couples reading. So this is highly specialized towards somebody out there, and I hope that this reading reaches them. That's the thing about doing general readings. You never know who is going to be the one who needs to hear the reading the most. Now, the possible outcome, we have the King of Wands. So we have the Page graduating to be the King. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Tower. Now, the Tower is another blind side. So you're going to do all your work, and you're going to become the king. You're still going to, we have both fours here. We have the Four of Pentacles as well as the Four of Coins. This is withdrawing, keeping your emotions to yourself. This is keeping your resources to yourself. So holding on to your resources, holding on to your emotions. I can see where that would relate to an issue with divorce. I've never been divorced, so I don't know what is involved. But look out for another possible blind side. Okay, so whatever this person is up to, trying to keep you in their life when you are trying to end something or move on or get away from this arrangement, because this looks like some sort of arrangement that both of you entered into and you decided that it wasn't for you. Whatever it is, they are going to come back and double down and try to get you locked in again. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing. Keep becoming the king of assertiveness and fiery passion. Keep keeping your resources safe. Keep keeping your emotions safe. But do know that you're correct in assuming that this arrangement is not over. This arrangement is not something that can be walked away from easily, because they are in it for the long term and they are going to double down at some point in the future, and you need to be ready for them by being at this level of maturity, by being at this level of self-assurance. Okay, Capricorn? Sorry. No, yeah, it is Capricorn. What am I talking about? It is Capricorn. That was a difficult reading for me. So whoever it is out there who needed that reading, I hope it was helpful. You know, forewarned is forearmed. Whatever this arrangement is, if you know that they are not done with pressuring you or trying to trick you, then you can have your eyes open and in the meantime keep your reserves to yourself so that you don't get depleted at some point in the future when this aspect is discovered of this situation. Okay, Capricorn? All right, thanks so much for being here, Capricorn. I hope for those of you that this message resonated with, please leave a message. I would really love to know if there is somebody whom this resonated with. Like I said, one of my biggest frustrations is not being able to do a reading that's general enough that applies to everybody. Occasionally there's one of these readings that comes through that is for a very specific person. So thanks for being here. I hope you like and subscribe. And if you know two friends who may benefit from these readings, please let them know, because they may need to hear these messages as well. Thanks for being here, Capricorn. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.